You're watching the ACC Student News, the news students can use. Now, here's Matt Travis and Joniqua Turner.
Welcome to the Area Career Center Student News.
The news students can use. I'm Joniqua Turner.
And I'm Matt Travis, and here's today's stories. Conor McGregor, fresh off of making history at the Ultimate Fighting Championship number 205 by becoming the promotion's first fighter to hold world titles in the two weight divisions simultaneously. The world's most famous fighter took over the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, and made it his home with a second-round knockout of lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez, just as he said he would do. McGregor has held the UFC's featherweight title since last December. The brazen Irish sensation has free rein to be just as notorious as he wants to. McGregor's victory over Alvarez caps a 12-month span of financial and in-cage success that tops what any fighter has done in UFC history. So on the very same night as the 23rd anniversary of the UFC, in the promotion's first appearance in the state of New York since 1997, following a well-documented battle, there was no other fighter worthy to have his face on the marquee on the brightest possible stage. For McGregor to come back and fight, he wants partial ownership and equity of the UFC to support his family and future generations.
This election has brought a lot of surprises, and first including the fact that 43% of the American population did not vote. According to several news sources, over 231 million Americans are eligible to vote, but just over 130 million of them voted for either Clinton or Trump, leaving 58.6% that went out and voted in this election. The number of people actually voting is a slight increase from that of the 2012 election, where 54% of the voting age population casted a vote. However, the 2000 election reached over 58% of voters who chose from either Barack Obama or John McCain. The election with the highest voter turnout was the race between Samuel Tilden and Rutherford Hayes in 1876 with an 83 voter turnout. This was before women had the right to vote. The state of Minnesota had the highest voter turnout in the nation at 74%. Wisconsin is reporting another low turnout at about 66%.
According to KGI Securities analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, the iPhone 8 will come in 4.7 and 5.5-inch versions. These are the same sizes Apple used for the iPhone 6, iPhone 6s, and iPhone 7. Kuo says that they will apply and use both LCD and OLED screens for the 2017 iPhone. The 4.7-inch iPhone 8 and 5.5-inch iPhone 8 Plus will have LCD displays, but Apple is also going to introduce a new 5.5-inch iPhone 8 version that will feature an OLED screen. Both Plus models will have dual-lens rear cameras, but the 4.7-inch 2017 iPhone will still have a single-lens main camera. Apple is also rumored to be removing the home button from the iPhone in the next year. It will be replacing it with a fingerprint sensor under the screen in what will be almost an all-screen phone iPhone design. Kuo did not address the iPhone 8's design in this new report.
Normally, when it comes to taking selfies or group photos, everyone is all smiles and poses. Well, there's a new internet sensation that is taking posing to a whole new level. The Mannequin challenge has taken over the internet. What's the challenge, you may ask? It is a simple people stand still. The short version is where people remain completely motionless for about a minute as the camera winds through the area. The effects look like someone pressed pause during a movie as people liken themselves to mannequins, placed in various positions. According to reporters, it all started with a video from Twitter with a group of high school students in Jacksonville, Florida, created the first video. Tons of people have been doing this. Among some of these poses, you will find people talking on the phone mid-sentence, people with water bottles inches from their lips. NFL teams have joined the sensation with mannequin poses in the locker room. as well as cheerleaders. Even Hillary Clinton and her staff joined the challenge with the message of "Don't stand still, vote today."
And that's all the time we have for today. I'm Matt Travis.
I'm Jonique Turner, and thank you for watching the ACC Student News.
The new student can use.